To be fair about it, the Orioles got absolutely burned in this situation. Garcia screwed up. I'm mad at the kid. Mike says, he's 12-year-old. All right, to a degree, I'll buy that. He is a 12-year-old kid. I hate NBC for making him a hero. It's going to be on the front pages of all the newspapers tomorrow.
We both agree on that.
That is awful.
We both agree on that. For NBC, and if that's the producer who's in the truck or that's Dick Ebersol calling up, you should be ashamed of yourself. Why is that kid a hero? The kid made a stupid play. We'll get back to that. Let's go to Joe Torre, courtesy of MSG.
What was your take on the play involving Jeter's home run?
I didn't see it. I was in the dugout, and people jumped up. I always, that's not the first one I've missed. But I always judge by the reaction of the fan, what I hear. And I heard the cheers. I saw a couple of my players raise their arms, and, and the result was perfect.
Have you seen a replay?
No.
Oh, come on. Be honest.
Anybody see a replay of Bernie's home run? That wasn't bad.
Yankees are trying to make this not a tainted win. It's tainted, Joe. Admit it.
We're going to get out here. Thanks to MSG for all their help. This is WFAN in New York, an Infinity Broadcasting station.
Mike, I love Torrey. He's done a tremendous job. But, Joe, you're not coming clean.
Dog, it's a smart move by Torrey.
Don't sit there and tell me I saw the Bernie replay, but I didn't see this replay.
Davey would do the same thing.
Well, fine. If Davey did the same thing, I would say the same thing about Davey.
It's gamesmanship. That's all.
It's the same old garbage. Mike, have somebody at least say, we were lucky to win the game. How about that?
Why should Torrey...
come on, Mike.
Why should Torrey criticize the umpires?
You gotta criticize the umpires. How about him saying, you know what? We got a break there. That may have not been a home run.
He's criticizing.
No, he's not. He's saying it may have not been. May have been, may have been. Tough call. Give me something. Give me something. See, the Yankees are going to give you the high road garbage. It is not high road. The Yankees would have, I think, lost the baseball game.
Why do you need the Yankees to justify that in your mind? What are you worried about what the Yankees are saying about the game? The Yankees are ready to move on to tomorrow's game. They know they won a game. They know in their heart everything you're saying is true. They're just not going to say it publicly. They all went in the locker room and said, holy God, look at this. But they're not going to say it publicly, and you didn't expect them to.
I did expect them to.
You thought wrong.
I expected somebody to go on there and say, you know what? We were a little lucky there. Garcia's a great up. We got a lucky break on that. Could have been. The kid should not have leaned over. Give me something. How about saying, you know what? I wish our fans would not interfere play and lean over. Because you and all the other Yankee fans, and I give you credit on it, because on Saturday afternoon, when that poor guy was going for a foul ball in Texas, you went nuts.
Because he kicked Peter in the face.
And that was an accident, but he didn't cost the Yankees to win. He cost the Yankees to win, this little kid, and you know it, Mike.
I can't say that.
Come on.
Did the umpire have a chance to rectify what the kid did?
Absolutely.
If the umpire is the last line, why did the kid cost him the game? The umpire could have just called him out, and then we would have moved on. So it's the umpire's decision that hurt the Yankees, not the kid.
I disagree.
The kid, yes, but it could have been overruled.
I disagree. The umpire could have corrected it wrong. How does that make the kid right?
No, I'm not saying the kid's right, but you can't say the kid cost him the game. The umpire's the guy who officiates the game. He cost him the game.
All right, fine. The umpire cost him the game.
But the umpire made a mistake.
John Miller had the call, Mike.
Let's hear.
WBAL in Baltimore.
The pitch is a high fly ball to right deep. Going back is Carrasco to the warning track. To the wall. He's under it now. And it's taken away from him by a fan. And they're going to call it a home run. I can't believe it. Richie Garcia is calling it a home run. And Carrasco is asked to argue. A terrible call by Richie Garcia. It's all tied up.
What a tremendous call by Miller.
By the same guy who never knocked Alomar after he spit in umpire's face.
And I said he was wrong.
Yeah. Just remember that. Just remember that. From the same guy. His call was tremendous there. Everything he just said was 100% accurate. But this is the same man who, in an objective forum on TV, on ESPN, did not knock his player for spitting in an umpire's face.
1,000% correct. Mike, I agree with you. I thought it was a disgrace. You and I said it on the air that he did a bad job. He wants to just call balls and strikes, nothing get away with his ball game. You are 100%
And that was an excellent call. That was an excellent call.
I don't disagree with you on that.
And the Orioles got screwed. But don't expect the Yankees to say anything. They don't have to say anything.
How about Joe Torre comes on there making it sound like the Yankees did not deserve to win the game. And Torre makes it sound like, and Jeter, hey, what's the big deal? We deserve to win. That is garbage.
Do you want the
Yankees didn't deserve to win this game.
Do you want the manager of the Yankees to stand there in a postgame and say we shouldn't have won the game?
No, I want
Can't
to say,
say
you know
that.
what? We got very lucky to win this game. Very lucky.
Well, let's hear from Andy. Oh, he is? We got Andy Pettit, okay.
Here's Andy Pettit, of course. Game 1, your starter
Andy
for the
said,
Yankees.
we're going to go on with this one.
Oh, my God. Andy, Chris Russo, Mike Francesa, thanks for a few minutes today. How you doing?
All right, how you guys doing?
Good, Andy. All right, on the controversial play, Andy, where was your seat? You were still in the corner in the dugout, weren't you?
I was in the clubhouse.
Oh, you
then.
were?
Yeah.
You watching on TV?
Yeah, I saw on TV.
What's going through your head when you're watching that?
Well, obviously from the view of the first on TV, you couldn't tell, you know, if it was a home run or not. It looked like a good call. But then, you know, whenever they have all the different angles of the camera, you could tell the kid reached out and interfered. But, you know, thank goodness it went our way.
Well, hallelujah. At least some Yankee admits it. I mean,
now Dog's happy because you were on.
Well, I mean, because a lot of the Yankees, let's face it, Andy, I don't want to get you upset. Yankees are a great ball club, but this is a tainted win. I mean, it would have been 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 8th inning, down by a run. You know, that's not easy in playoff baseball to overcome that. Would you consider this a very, very fortunate Yankee win tonight?
I feel very fortunate, but I guarantee you one thing. I don't feel it's a tainted win. I know one thing. We're 1-0 right now, and that's we're looking pretty good, and we're feeling pretty good about this one.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you for a few, Andy. We appreciate that.
Okay.
Take care, Andy Pettit. Happy now you got a guy who said, you know what, I got a break.
At least somebody have the...
They all know it, Dog. They're just not going to say it.
Well, he did.
Well, Andy did.
Well, why didn't Torrey say it?
I don't know. You'll have a chance Friday to ask Torrey about that. But then he's going to say, you know what, Dog, it's game 3. I don't care what they
That's
want.
what he's going to say.
Hey, the Yankees got very lucky. They got very lucky.
Be fair. You're sitting here watching the play with me, and you're upset by it.
I am.
And now you're coming
I don't like...
saying,
No, wait a second.
Yankee baseball,
No,
Yankee
I'm not
baseball.
doing that. No, that's not fair. I'm not doing
you're playing
that.
a song
Dog,
on me and
I'm doing
Bernie,
that just to annoy you. You know that. And I'm happy they won the game because you know what? After a terrible play by the fan for getting involved, age or no age, and the idea of MSG or anyone in this town making this kid a star, what you're doing is you're promoting other kids or other fans or teenagers or young men to get involved in the game. You don't want fans involved. Some player's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hit in the eye. You don't want guys and get involved. This kid's going to be a hero. Everyone's going to say, oh, I'm going to go to the game and I'm going to dive on the field, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to interfere with the game. You don't want the fans interfering with the game. It's wrong. Yankees caught a big break. Garcia did not correct a wrong. That's the biggest problem. The Yankees caught a big break. The Yankees, now, you watch. Tomorrow night there's going to be a ton of security along that fence there, number one, because the Orioles are going to go crazy.
But the Orioles made a good point. Davey in his postgame said after the Texas thing with Gonzalez, when they reached over, they told the Yankees, I want security on our right field line. They told them. They had reason, precedent to tell them. Umpire said we'll take care of it. Obviously they did. There were 40 kids along that road, Mike. 40 kids. That's not fair in a playoff game. A 2 outs, nobody on the 8th inning. It's not fair. And if this happened down in Baltimore, and the Yankees lost the game this way in a big spot, Yankee fans would be flooding the lines.
You're right.
Going crazy.
That's right. But you know what, Dog? When you get past all that, and you're right, okay? You're right. But when you get past all that, it didn't end the game. So you got to play the game from there. The Orioles got a bad break. They got up They got up in the 9th. They got up in the 10th. You know, they got up in the 11th. They didn't score a run.
Here's my problem with your argument.
No, my argument is that the game isn't over.
But you're making it sound like it's in the 5th inning.
No.
It's the bottom of the 8th
I agree.
inning.
Hey,
they were
but I can't end the game right there. What I'm saying to you is the Yanks caught a tremendous break in this game. From there, though, what are you going to do?
Yankees win the game, Mike? Yes or no? You were telling me the whole
game
you didn't
like.
like.
They had a shot. Especially if Myers is going to pitch to Bernie in the 9th.
You won't give me an inch, will you?
Yeah, I'll give you an inch. You know what? It was a horrendous play, and I'll tell you right now, kid's not coming on our show and being a hero. The kid's not coming on our show. If that kid calls up this show, you know what I want to do? I want to talk to the guy who took the kid to the game. That's what I want to do.
Terrible.
I want to know, that's it, because you know what? That you can't let go on. And if you glorify it, all you're going to do is have other people jumping in front of fair balls, fighting with players on the field, trying to get their mugs on the cover of TV, of radio stations, TVs, on the newspapers, and everything else.
And who is making the call at NBC to
Put
go rush Jim Gray down the right field line?
And have Jim Gray say to him, you're a hero tonight.
As he did.
Why is he a hero? He's not a hero, folks. He's not a hero.
9:17 in the fan, back after this. Hi, Mike Mike and the Mad Dog on the fan. Jeff in Woodhaven. He's up first today. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, I'm not going to talk to the other guy. Mike, I'm 49 years old. Born and raised in New York.
What's the point here, Jeff? What am I supposed to go root for the Yankees because they won the game?
Can I talk to Mike, please?
No, this is our show.
All right,
to both of them.
What's the point?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Can I talk to both of you?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Mike, I have 2 eyes, you have 2 eyes, the other guy is blind. That ball, I've watched more baseball than the 2 of you together.
Oh, stop.
That ball, let me tell you something.
What are you going to tell me?
All right, well, I'm going to tell you straight. I want your response.
Right.
That ball, and everybody that listens to this show knows I'm right. That ball would have never, ever been caught. That is either a double or a triple, and Raines singles afterwards. So what kind of chump are you listening to your partner?
Hey, wait a second. You know,
he's going to cuss us out because, again, unless you root for the Yankees, and since it's an anti-Yankee decision that this happened to, since I've taken an anti-Yankee stance, somehow I'm wrong. How about a Yankee fan saying, you know what, Chris? Mike, you guys are right. The Yankees got an incredible break. I take it. We won the game.
Hey, I'm happy to win the game. I'm going to tell you objectively what I thought. I thought the ball was going to be caught. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not going to lie to you.
Give me a break.
I'm not going to lie. The Yankees might have won the game anyway, and they were going to win the series anyway.
Yankee homer there. Boy, oh boy, how dare Doggy go out there and knock the Yankees. I don't want to hear that garbage tonight. It's a lousy call. Face it. 9:24 back after this. WFAN, Mike and the Mad Dog.
Let me say this, Yankee fans should be happy tonight. You shouldn't be like that first guy and feel that you have to argue what would have happened in the game, because none of us know what would have happened in the game, because you can't do that. You can't predict what would have happened in the game to anybody. Guy can get picked off, guy can get a line drive with somebody. You don't know what's going to happen in the game. The way you look at this is the right way to look at this, and I'm rooting for him as hard as anybody can. And I jumped up and down Bernie at a home run because I love Bernie's my favorite guy anyway. But the bottom line is this: you admit as a Yankee fan, to be fair, you got a break. You made the most of the break. You won a game. You move on. That's what it is.
I think
you got a break. You move on.
I think got a break is awfully light. The Yankees didn't get a break. The Yankees got an absolute Christmas gift. Dave in Jersey, Mike. Dave.
Yeah. To me, this call was totally ridiculous because it was late in the game, and it was a huge decision in the game.
We know that.
And to
Are
me,
you a Yankee fan, Dave?
No.
Well, that's a surprise.
So
no.
you can't have